Alright, since the last one didn't have any sound, we're going to go with sound this time. The yearbook staff has designated a survey to learn student options on how the yearbook could improve for this year. If they want to distribute the survey to 100 students and obtain the most reliable data, they should survey. Okay, so we're going to go with every third student entering the building. Getting sent to the office, you're only going to get a certain type of kid. Going to the library, you're only going to get a certain type of kid. Every third student in the gym during a basketball game, again, certain type of kid. What is the sum of the first 19 terms in the sequence? Okay, so for that, we need a formula, and that's you're going to need s to the n. So where are we? Here we go. So you have s to the n is equal to n over 2 times a 2a plus n minus 1 to the d. Good. Now we know d is equal to 7, we know a1 is equal to 3, and n is 19. Good. Plug them all in. So 19 over 2, 2 times 3 plus 19 minus 1 is 18 times 7. And that's going to end up with 1254. Oh, there we go. Which is is, alright, type them all in your calculator. And we're going to end up with the secant one. Good. 4x minus x squared, and that. So for that, we have we're going to first do the g of 1/2 first. So that's really 1 over 1/2, which we know is 2. And now we're going to do f of 2, which we get 8 minus 4 is 4. Good. Alright, population of rabbits doubles every 60 days according to the formula. What is the value of t when the population is 320? So that gives us 320 equals 10 times 2 to the t over 60. Divide by 10. We get 32 is equal to 2 t over 60. We're going to do a natural log of each side. Actually, you know what? 32 is 2 to the 5th. Is equal to 2 to the t over 60. That means 5 is equal to t over 60. So that means t is equal to 300. Alright, or we can do ln 32 equals t over 60. ln 2 divided by ln 2 multiplied by 60. Divide by ln 2 and then multiply by 60. And you're still going to end up with the same answer. Good. Alright, let's change colors just so we have a different color working here for the next question. What is the product? Product, we're going to multiply this times this, this times this, this times this, this times this. These are difference of perfect squares, so there's no middle term. Out, out. X times x is x squared, 4 times 4 is 16. Out. That has to be my answer. Whoop, I missed a question. I did. Cotangent. Type that in your calculator and you should get choice 3. Okay, so we're back. Alright, is always equal to 1. We're looking for, oh, that's choice 2, the Alamo. Sum and product of the roots. Alright, remember that sum is equal to negative b over a, and the product is equal to c over a. So we have 4 over 6, which is 2/3, and the product is negative 12 over 6, which we know is negative 2. So So that's choice 2. Given the triangle, A is equal to, B is equal to. Alright, so we have a triangle. Let's say this is B, that's 70, that's 10, we'll call that A, that's 9. We want to find angle A, so that we have 9 over sine of A is equal to 10 sine of 70. That gives you A is equal to 58 degrees with 70, therefore I definitely have one triangle. Now, 180 minus 58 gives us 122. With the 70, nope, that doesn't work. Second triangle doesn't work, so it has to be choice 1. Alright, that is divided by that. You have 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 1. LCD is x. Giving you 1 plus x over x, x plus 1. Cancels, 1 over x. Choice 2. Alright. Standard amount of time, what are we up to? Good. Given work for students. So we know the mean is 10. So on our bell curve, we know the mean is 10. Standard deviation of 2. So that means that this is 8, this is 12. But we only want to go to 11. That means that this area is, according to our chart, 34%, 34.1. This area is 19, so that gives us 53.2. 19.1, I should say, percent. Conjugate, switch the middle sign, choice 2. Given angle 1 and quadrant 1, that means that we know that sine of A is equal to that, so cosine of A is equal to 5 over 13. Right triangles, sine of B. Sine of B is positive, so that's going to be 4 over 5. Our formula, we have cosine A, cosine B, plus opposite sign, sine A, sine B. Cosine A was this. Okay, so 5/13. Cosine B is negative 3/5. Plus sine A is 12/13. Sine B is 4/5. Let's pause again. Alright, 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Plus 48 is going to be 33. Wow. Okay, so we end up with 33 out of 65. Alright, third term in the expansion. Now, we haven't done expansion formula in class yet. We're doing that this week. But we're going to have 3c2, 2x to the 4th to the 1st, negative y squared. Multiply that out, and you end up with 6. It's going to give you 3 times. Yep, good. Solution set. Alright, so this has to be factored. So we're going to take an x out, and you're left with that. We'll take a 3x out, and you're left with x to the 4th minus 16. So you get 3x, x squared minus 4, x squared plus 4. x equals 0, x equals plus or minus 2, x equals plus or minus 2i, because that's imaginary. So choice 3. Sequence following terms. Let's see what we got here. So that means that we need to find r. So r is equal to 10 over 4. So that's going to be 2.5. And we're looking at choice 4. A1 r to the n minus 1. And a parallelogram. B, F, L, O. O is 126. Diagonal. OL is 3.8. LF is 7.4. That means that this is 7.4. This triangle and this triangle are the same triangle. So area is equal to 1/2 AB sine C, which in our case is 1/2 7.4 times 3.8 sine 126. Type that in your calculator and you end up with 11.4. Graph that in your calculator, which one's not true. It does not pass through that value. 2 radians. 2 radians is 2 times 180 over pi, which gives us 360 over pi. What are we at, 11 minutes? Alright, good. Spinner divided in 8 sections. 5 sections are red, 3 are green. So we have 8 lines on red. So 8C twice. So we're looking at 5 sections are red, 3 are green. Spins drawn 3 times. Sorry. 3C, we want 2. 5 are red, so that's 5 out of 8, right? So 2, 3 out of 8 to the 1. Type that in your calculator and you end up with 225. 22. Alright, absolute value equation. Looks like this is the parent. The minus 3 plus 2. So minus 3, 1, 2, 3. That means it moves it this way. Plus 2 moves it up 2. So that's the value 2. Y is greater than or equal to 2. Strong linear relationship. I'm looking at the correlation coefficient. That's the biggest one. That's the answer. Alright. Your log question. We have 2 log x, that's the power rule, minus log 2a. Well, let's say equals. We'll add the 2a across, plus log 3a. Multiply those, we get log 6a squared, 2 log x. So divide by 2, but what we have here is, so we have log of x equals, we'll expand that first, log 6 plus 2 log a, and everything's divided by 2. So we get those 2's cancel out. So log 6 divided by 2, or 1/2, plus log a. Choice 2. Alright, we're going to call that a session. We'll pick up from there the next time.